Adidas reported a staggering revenue of over 21 billion euros in 2022, making it one of the top sportswear brands globally. But how did a modest shoemaker's vision catch this towering success? From humble beginnings in a small German town to becoming a symbol of excellence in sportswear, Adolf Dassler's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. The visionary tycoon of the business industry was born into a modest family in 1900. His father was a tailor, and his mother ran the family laundry business in Germany. He was the youngest of 4 siblings. When he finished high school, he started to train himself as a baker on his father's desire to support his family. But after World War I, he started training cobbler. He faced many difficulties in this field. The effects of the post-war were desperately separated everywhere. But he decided to repair shoes in town to support his family. For this purpose, the supply of materials for reproduction was also a tough thing to do, and he could not get things and materials to run his factory as per his desire. Despite the situation, which he could not afford, he decided to collect armed used helmets, shoes, parachutes, and tents for shoemaking instead of becoming hopeless. This technique helped him out by the time he got enough silk for slippers and leather for soles. The whole scenario was very tough, but he decided to do something better for the betterment of sports and athletes. For this purpose, he adapted many techniques and used them as an alternative to resources for production. For mechanized production without electricity, they used belts. For example, he rigged a leather milling machine to a mounted stationary bicycle powered by the firm's first employee. They made the first spiked shoes. As per the vision of Adidas' exceptional design of sports shoes, he designed his first shoe. For this purpose, his friend and family helped him out. He started to work from his mother's laundry area first time and got a good response. Later, he made shoes with shark skin and kangaroo skin. But the main purpose of these shoes was no compromise on the quality and must be light in weight. After World War I, he wanted to join the police as an officer right after his training, but he joined Adidas' shoe firm on July 1st in 1923 and started working with him. Spikes were produced with the support of the Zellen Smithy. Adi was able to register Gebruder Dassler and sports shoe fabric, and in 1925, they successfully registering it, which was later changed into a small workshop with the use of manual electricity generators. Things were not easy, as it seemed the workshop where they used to make shoes was once used as a washroom, but their struggles and consistency changed things, and firms from an extremely low level to a high-rise powerhouse of Adidas's later. They made football boots for players with nailed studs and track shoes with hand-forged spikes. A former Olympian and the coach of the German Olympic track and field team showed keen interest in his work. Weitzer traveled from Munich to Herzogenaurach to see his work. He was the one who said athletes' performance was based on good footwear. 2 factors helped to boost their small business from their parents' home to the international market in 1927. The second key factor in their success was the interference of Hitler in sports in the 1930s. He was the one who considered sports as important as health and strictly followed this in his racial nationalist philosophy. This thing gave potential to his work, and the thing suddenly turned up in the blink of an eye. Where sports were an important thing of life, footwear was also included and essential for life, which was super soft and good in grip too. For this purpose, his shoes were everyone's priority. In 1930, he was admitted to Footwear Technical College in Pirmasens. Here, he met with his future wife, the daughter of his coach. He was a frequent guest in their house, and after some time he got married with Kathe Martz on March 17, 1934. After this, in 1936, Kathe gave birth to their son named Horst. Their first daughter was born in June 1938 and second in 1941 in Karen. He decided to be the coach in 1935 of Hitler's youth clubs. This thing helped him to expand his business. He came to the spotlight in 1936 at the Berlin Olympics, when a well-known athlete and winner of 4 gold medals named Jesse Owens wore his track shoes with 2 leather stripes, which he offered to him, and he accepted it as a good gesture during his jump and broke his record in the Summer Olympics. After that, he was a well-known personality because of his work with athletes and others too, who had an interest in shoes. Dassler's association owns a significantly success in the sportswear industry, resulting in increased sales and significant savings. American troops allowed the factory to remain attracting customers for basketball, baseball, and hockey footwear. The amount of profit was limited during the war, so labor was insufficient to reach the target of supply. In August 1940, he was offered a Wehrmacht. He started training as a radio trainer, but unfortunately, his brother selected him in 1943. In the early years of the war, he could work for military equipment, but the staff was limited and he requested 5 Soviet prisoners to continue the workload. Wartime conditions make worse during the dispute between Rudolf and Adi's families, leading to Rudolf asserting authority and denying employment to 2 sons. Adi's family was conscripted during World War I, while Adi secured protection at a shoe factory. In 1942, Rudolf warned Adi to step back and paid him enough money. The company was closed and under military control, with the reproduction of military equipment and updated tools happening. After World War I, when the proceedings were started by American troops, Dassler explained that he only reserved himself to coaching and avoided political activities. Adding more to his explanation, he told he was involved in clubs with other political affiliations, like KHC Football Club and a workers' sports club named The Union. Both Adi and Rudolf were members of the National Socialist Motor Corps, and in their correspondence, both used the complimentary closing Heil Hitler. In 1948, the Dassler brothers ended their partnership, with Rudi Dassler founding Puma shoes and Dassler renaming Adidas, incorporating his own name, and introducing the famous 3-stripe Adidas logo. Rudolf and Adi separated the firm, with most sales staff joining Rudolf at Würzburger's Strasse factory, while production workers remained with Adi. Adi Dassler designed Adidas shoes with a distinctive look, using 3 stripes on reinforcement straps. The company name was Adolf Dassler Adidas Schuh Fabrik, a contraction of Adi's nickname and last name. A pioneer in athletic footwear, Adidas patented the soccer boot in 1949 with removable rubber cleats, which played a significant role in the German national soccer team in 1954 World Cup victory. Adidas began manufacturing sports clothing in the 1960s and became synonymous with sports shoes, holding 70% of the North American market. His death in 1978 led to a significant market loss to Nike. Adolf Dassler's son Horst, the founder of Arena, and his wife Kathe took over management. Adidas became a private limited company in 1989, remaining family property until 1995. In 2006, Josef Tabachnik, an artist, unveiled a sculpture of Dassler in Herzogenaurach Adi Dassler Stadium. Frank Dassler, the grandson of Rudolf, resigned in 2018. Stars still added to the sky name Adidas. They celebrated their 75th anniversary in 2024. Sales exceeded over 30 billion euros in 2022, and over 50,000 employees still served worldwide, upgrading themselves from time to time. Today, Adidas remains a leading sports brand, honoring Dassler's legacy. As Adidas celebrates its big achievements, it's amazing to see how one person's dream can change sports around the world. Have you seen this happen in your favorite sports? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thank you for watching Prestige Profiles. I hope you enjoyed the Adolf Dassler story, and I'll see you in this next video.